going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, of course, guys, we go over the funny article first. Treasury yields rise slightly as Powell hints at one day removing support. That's right, guys. He said one day, and that's why the yields rise. Come on, guys. And then also, guys, we have bank stocks rise after hours as Fed sets a date to lift buyback dividend restrictions. Now, guys, remember I brought this to you back in the middle of December, and that's the reason why stocks were rising. Remember, the stock market is 6 months to a year ahead of any news. Remember that. It's already baked in. So that's the reason why bank stocks were moving up, and of course, bank stocks will keep moving up because therefore they can manipulate the stocks. But remember, I brought that to you December 18th. Now we have Boeing shares rise. As you guys know, this was one of my reopening stock. This is a new road order stock. We know that it was going to recover. Now we have gas pipeline explosion cuts Venezuela oil production by 30,000 barrels per day. And we know oil is going to keep going up. Exxon and Chevron are going to benefit from this. Now also, guys, we have a giant cargo ship stuck in Egypt's Suez Canal. Now this is an estimate 400 million an hour in goods. Guys, we already know our supply chain is already messed up already. I mean, basically destroyed. So all this does is put even more pressure on the supply chain. But we know when it comes to the new world order, that's right, guys, it's all planned out. Now we have cannabis in New York looking to legalize. Now I can't say this enough. It's more states also right on the edge of legalizing. Cannabis is going to be big. Gambling is going to be big. Gaming is going to be big. That is part of the fourth industrial revolution. People's habits are now sitting at home. The paradigm shift has been done. The American people have been locked down for 365 days. And of course, we know what? That creates a habit. Because remember, when it comes to the New World Order, it's create the problem. Wait for the reaction and run in with the solution. And the New World Order has so many events going on right now, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm going to do a video on my Patreon about all these events. I did a video, they flagged, I took it down. But guys, the New World Order has a lot of moving pieces going on that will change the life of Americans forever. 99.9% of people do not see what's going on. And it's right in front of their face. Because where is the best place to hide a lie? That's right in front of you. Now we have GameStop soars 50%. finally people are waking up. This is definitely New World Order, pumping and dumping. So I see a lot more people on social media finally waking up to this, and I'm happy. Now we have H&M and Nike clothing being boycotted in China. And guys, when we see the New World Order companies, and then we see a New World Order agenda, we know this is nothing but the Hegelian dialectic. If you have all of United States corporations funding China, why would China be mad at corporations? We know that they're building up, and this was one of the videos I did on this, between Asia and American. They're building up this conflict. Remember Anthony Sutton video I showed you? This is all planned out, guys. Now let's get over to the actual indicators. We had the dollar down, and of course that gave relief to stocks. We had the yield slightly up after, and of course we had the VIX down. So we did have the stocks recover today, but they're going to keep pumping and dumping, guys. Remember, they have the money to manipulate the yields, but the yields are still putting pressure on all this money on the balance sheet, so don't forget that. Now, lastly, we have the jobless claims at 684,000. They acted like this was a good number, but guys, we know this is all a lie. We know a lot of people have fell out the system that are not being counted. There are millions and millions and millions of people that are out of work, that are not being counted. And guys, when it comes to the cannabis stocks, I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. Of course, we have Tilray, Canopy, Aurora, just to name a few. Get you one or two. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research and build your portfolio. Get you 100 or 200 shares and keep stacking. You still have a small window to keep collecting these stocks because these cannabis stocks are nowhere near where they are going to be actually going. So we have the cannabis, we have the online gaming, and then plus we have autonomy, EV stocks. We know the fourth industrial revolution. As long as you get yourselves in position, you're going to be fine. But that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to go check out the main channel, Crypto Teacher. Learn cryptos, blockchain, learn the new economy. It's so important to get you and your family educated. Like, subscribe, spread the channel everywhere. This channel, like, subscribe, because stocks are just going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. And y'all have a wonderful day.
This is about 10 pounds of super lemon haze. It really slaps. Fire product testing at about 28% THC.
A combination of high-end cannabis knowledge and hijinks is what you'll find at this female-focused adult-use cannabis dispensary.
Being a woman in the cannabis space is exhilarating.
Caroline Pino was pregnant when she and her mostly female staff opened STEM in suburban Boston during the pandemic.
We wanted to design a space that was like you were talking to your mom or your